Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Myth Gods Poseidon figure from Berserker Studios and Shinfu Toys. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure pops, and yeah, look at it. Just really nice, bright, brilliant baby blue, and the white, and then you got these really nice metallics. And yeah, I know when this was announced, people were like, "Oh, why isn't it normal skin tone like Zeus and Hades were?" But you know, this works. I mean, it's Poseidon. He's underwater anyway. I don't know. I was all about this, and obviously they are doing a kind of more Caucasian tint version of this, but I really love the whole blue skin version. And as you can see, just again, really nice bright blues. Then, except for the hair, which is this nice kind of deep navy with some nice black wash and little bits of color here and there. It's very nicely done there. Then we see the armor is kind of this slightly pearlescent white. Then we get this awesome sort of purple and green kind of iridescent sort of tone to the delt pads, and that carries over here to the gauntlets with the spikes going on there. A little bit touch of just kind of straight up olive green. They get the tattoo work here, the designs here on the torso, nice and cleanly done. Not only that, but for that nice bright blue, we do get some touches of purple here, just to kind of give it a little bit of depth, give it a little bit of character. Sculpt is great anyway. Same body that we got with Hades as well. So that is awesome. Then kind of the belt, we got this nice bright gold, again, that white, coming back to the iridescence. On the back, got this color that does not show up anywhere else. Actually, it's not even coming up on my camera really, but it's a very deep green with some blue mixed in, with some glitter. Just really, really cool. Nice touches. Then we get this nice maroon that just kind of offsets it a little bit and gives it a little bit of regal feel. Just such good stuff. And I get the legs, and again, more of those colors coming back. Great sculpt all around, and soft goods as well. Like, I feel like these soft goods would fall flat if presented in any other way, but they did it in a nice way that just, it looks dynamic and it works with the figure. So yeah, really great, awesome looking figure. Absolutely killer set of accessories here, so let's not waste any time. So right out of the box, we do get a pair of standard grips. Then we get, it's gonna fall over there. We get a pair of fists. And then a couple of separate hands. So we get a right gripping hand that is slightly angled, with the fingers just a little bit more open. And then we get a left hand that is kind of covered in, kind of algae and, seaweed and a shell here. So just kind of some, like, I wouldn't say corrupted, but, kind of invoking the magical powers. And that brings us to the head sculpts. So we do get our standard head sculpt, just, very kind of standard stoic sort of neutral face. Very well done. Again, that kind of slightly cartoonish nature I think works really well for this line. And one thing I didn't touch on aesthetics is really like the way they did the beard with the darker blues up here, kind of lightening as it goes down. Almost looks translucent, even though it isn't. It's a great touch. Then we get a second head sculpt. Just gonna go there, I guess. with a little bit more of that kind of green tint here on the side, and his eyes coming out. Just really cool touch. And then we have the other eye sort of kind of grayed out. So really cool addition there. Some nice storytelling in that sculpt and kind of idea going on. So speaking of that, we do get this tablet. So as you can see, clearly meant to be like a broken piece of stone. We get something with tentacles down here in the corner, some writing kind of cuneiform sort of style. Then we get some more tentacles over here, kind of wondering what that part of. Just again, really good ideas going on here and sculpted all around. You can even see the edges are sculpted as well. And for that, we actually have an effect piece. Really love this. Nice, super smooth, perfect translucency as well. This really just kind of like comes over the book, and as you can see, latches on really nicely. We get a second effect piece, which is a little more not electric looking, but a little more harsh, and that is to go over the arm. There's a picture of this on the box, at the back of the box, pardon me, so you can see that these kind of work together, which is really, really nice. We get two weapons. So we get a sword here. Again, really awesome. We get the horse heads. That really dark kind of galaxy sort of tone. You can kind of see the purples kind of poking through with my lighting that we saw on the back of his belt piece. And really cool to see that called back to that gold piece in the middle. It is kind of bisected here in the middle. The kind of asymmetry looks cool as well. We get that pearlescence in the handle, and then kind of coming back to this pommel with the kind of sharp end, and again, that kind of really deep green and purple color. Really awesome. And of course, it wouldn't be Poseidon without his trident. And beautiful sculpt here. This is sharp as hell. By the way, you could absolutely draw blood with this. But very, very nice all around. Very sharp angles, and just really beautiful work. And again, that gold just resplendent. So that will do it for accessories. Articulation here is really nice. Balance, unfortunately, it is a balanced figure. However, it does not have the foundation to work with that. And we'll get to that. You know what that means for me by now. If you've been watching any further, So for the head sculpt, we are on a barbell joint, and we're not really getting any up. Getting a little bit of down, some side to side. I will say, it is very warm here, but the head just like pops right off. You can see very small joint, kind of small port, and just like it falls right off. It's a little annoying, especially when you're kind of trying to get some more dynamic poses, but it is what it is. So obviously you can get tilt because it's kind of coming off there, and rotation you're again limited by that mass of hair in the back. So worth noting. Shoulders, we're coming straight up into a T beautifully. We do have bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows bring us to there. You have swivel here at the wrist, so you can go anywhere you want to go there. Nice amount of space as well. Really love that. Then the torso, we do have, so I'm gonna line everything up, ball joint in the both diaphragm and the waist. So really nice crunch, excellent arch back, perfect side to side. You get rotation from both those joints. Just love that combination. Come to the hips, and we are on ball joints, not getting full splits, but definitely very, very close. So absolutely respectable. We do get a front kick that hits full 90. We get a little bit of rotation there as well. Can't really see that there, but you can see we can rotate on that ball joint. Then we get double jointed knees bring us to there. Unfortunately, nothing in the shin, but we do get some perfect point, some really, really nice forward, some fantastic rocker. However, these are very, very loose, and that's pretty much where the base just breaks down. These are exceptionally loose. And again, even accounting for it being warm, they're just like, they're crazy. They just move. And then we get a crazy, crazy toe hinge. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other gods and fantasy style figures. With some domestics. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally, with articulated icons, Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Myth Gods Poseidon figure from Beserker Studios is that this figure absolutely kicks ass. Pretty much everything I loved about the Hades figure and more. Again, having the soft goods for the kind of belt piece absolutely frees up the articulation, just makes it a little bit more fun. Not only that, but the colors here, as I said at the very beginning, just absolutely pop. You can't go wrong there. I know some people prefer the quote-unquote skin tone version a little bit more. And that's cool that they did both versions. Basically, they heard people asking for that, and they did it immediately. So you literally have either, and that's awesome. It makes me feel really good about where this company is going. And that's really cool to see, because I'd really love to see them branch out and not only do this line, but kind of do other stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited to see it. Only shortcomings here really, again, are the head kind of popping off with very little push, and again, those ankles just being really, really loose, which again can apply some joint fix and kind of see how far that goes. But results vary, especially with temperatures. Again, it is very warm here. It's the middle of summer, so it is what it is. But overall, absolutely recommend this figure. So if you're a fan of Poseidon just in particular, or just having figures of gods or mythical figures, absolutely pick this up. It is available from a couple different online resources as far as I'm aware of at the moment as of recording. So I'll have a link or two in the description below so you can pick this up if you are interested. That being said, I hope you found this review informative, and if you did, I honestly hope to see you back because I just love to see you here. And really, at the end of the day, I just hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.